The key to beating your bad habits is to get them to the point where they absolutely disgust you. Not like self-loathing, like, I'm so terrible, but I can't stop doing it. But where it's literally like, what makes you run in disgust? Slugs, worms, vomit. I don't know what creeps you out to the point where you're like, ah! And you don't want to go within 10 feet, and you'd prefer to be in a completely separate building from wherever that thing is. Biting insects, creepy crawly things. I don't know. When you feel that way about your bad habit, that's when you won. How do you get there? Well, I just had this epiphany today that the one thing that is not a bad habit for me is skipping brushing my teeth. Nothing special. I'm not like, nothing to take credit for. It's just, it might be part of a slight amount of OCD, but since I was 13, I can't go without brushing my teeth twice a day, in the morning and before I go to sleep. Every once in a while, I crash. I'm so tired. I let it go because I'm going to sleep and I'm unconscious. I'm not going to think about it. But by the next morning, I have to. And today, I was rushing around doing all kinds of things, and I got to work, and I realized something feels wrong. What is it? And then I had to think back my whole morning, and I was like, I forgot to brush my teeth. I'm already at work and driving all the way back home just to brush my teeth, and driving all the way back just seems super irresponsible waste of time. So I'm gonna have to go through this day without my teeth brushed. Now, it was all up in here. It wasn't, aesthetically, it wasn't gonna hurt anything. My job doesn't require me to make out with anybody, sadly, during the day. I don't even have to get in close to talk to anyone. And my first thing I do is have coffee anyway, so coffee is the only thing that, would be going on there, but like a coffee flavor scent. But health-wise, I'd be fine. I brushed my teeth vigorously, seriously, for years, to the point where there were times when I didn't have insurance. I didn't go to the dentist for years, and when I finally did go, almost perfect clean bill of health. So why couldn't I just get through the day? And I thought, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna be tough. I'm just gonna forget about it. Just gonna do my day. And I started doing my day, and I'm just like, every time I'm just moving my mouth, swallowing, I'm like, I didn't brush my teeth. I didn't brush my teeth. Should I get back in the car? Should I walk all the way back to the car, across the parking lot, drive all the way home, brush my teeth, get back in the car, drive all the way back? It'd be like a 25-minute round trip. It seems like a super waste of time just for me to feel a tiny bit better. And then finally it hit me. There's a dollar store across the street. I don't have to do a 25-minute round trip. I can cut this into if I'm fast, 8 minutes. Yes. And that's what I did. I went to the dollar store. I bought a new toothbrush and new toothpaste, which is fine because, you got to change up your toothbrush and toothpaste eventually anyway. So it wasn't like a waste of money, and it's a dollar store. And since it was a dollar store, I also got some other stuff that just was dollar store stuff, I need that, and I need that, and I need that, and it's just $1. But that's another story. The point is, I feel better now. My teeth are brushed. I can go about my day. Because the thought of not brushing my teeth it's not horribly nauseating, but it's uncomfortable, and I don't like it, and I want nothing to do with it. I don't want to have that feeling. Every day of my life, I want to feel that my teeth are brushed, if possible. And there are plenty of people, especially young kids, that hate brushing their teeth, that don't want to brush their teeth. It's a bad habit that they don't want to, and they have to be taught to, and maybe even into adulthood. It's something they'd rather skip. It's like an annoying waste of time to them, and that's not my problem. That's not a bad habit I have. This is a good habit. And I thought, what about all the bad habits I have that I've been trying to break? And some of them I've broken, but some of them I haven't. And some of them come back. Some of them I think I break for a while. And I realized there are people like me who have the very thing that's a bad habit, like say getting out of bed in the morning, like so hard. There are some people total opposite. They can't stand to stay in bed. It's disgusting. It's nauseating to stay in bed once they're awake and their mind is moving. And like, I have that feeling at night. I can't go to sleep. Like try to go to sleep and my mind is racing. I have to open my eyes. I have to look at something. I have to think of something. There are people that way in the morning, and they are morning people, and they never have the bad habit of sleeping in. Never. I'm going to get there. I'm not going to have that bad habit of sleeping in. I'm going to get to the point where sleeping in nauseates me. And I've been at that place with other things too. I've been at a place where I was so healthy, so physically fit, that the idea of going a whole day without doing anything physical or active just drove me crazy. You know, the idea of sliding back into bad habits was just like an irritant. And when I'm super productive, the idea of wasting time is like, I want to kill everything around me to get out of that so I can be productive. And I know there are people who struggle with being productive. So what am I telling you? How do you get from having your bad habit be something that, oh, I like it, I don't want to leave it, but I know I need to, oh, this is sick, I'm out of here, I'm having nothing to do with this, I'm not touching this? How do you cross over? Being that I've been on both sides with some habits, I'm absolutely 100% sure that any of us can cross over and we can get to the other side where our bad habit is disgusting, and then you won. And I believe it just takes perseverance and persistence, and you just got to keep on doing. Because when you do the good habit, you feel good, and that builds goodness, builds a feeling of goodness. And then when you slide back into the bad habit, you feel icky. And then instead of feeling comfortable sleeping in, it feels devastating. I'm wasting my whole morning, to use that as an example, because I can relate to that one. Please insert anything that is your particular bad habit. It could be eating chocolate. It could be binge watching something that doesn't really do anything for you, but you can't stop. It could be 100 other things. Insert yours. But the point is, keep pushing, keep trying, never, ever, ever give up at attacking that bad habit and making the good habit take its place. Because one day you will cross over. You will. I will. We all will. I've done it, and I'm going to do it with all my bad habits. And you will be on the other side, and what used to seduce you, oh, come, spend more time doing this thing that's been bad for you, will disgust you. Get away from me. Like, back off. No. No, I will fight anyone who even keeps me in this place, who doesn't get out of my way as I get away from this disgusting thing, the same way you would get away from a disgusting, slimy creature that grosses you out, and there's people in the way, and you just, get out of my way, out of my way. I'm getting as far away from this thing as possible. That's how you'll feel about what was once a bad habit. Do it. I believe in you. Have a good day.